loves. I just came back from shopping at my favorite stores and I'm so excited about my purchases today that I wanted to share that with you. Just in case you're interested to go out and get these items. They're not really bargain items, but there are some nice things out there for this spring and I thought you may want to get a jump on it for the Easter holiday or just to get your spring tablescape together. There's some beautiful things out there from Dollar Tree, Pier 1, Ross. If you're interested to see what I purchased, stay tuned. The first item up are the set of pineapples. I purchased them as a set, but they're priced individually for $12.99. And I love pineapples. They represent welcome in the home. And I believe I showed you a pineapple I had all silver in a previous BRE'S FABBY Finds video. But what caught my eye on this pineapple is that it's two-tone. You normally find them in all one color, but this screamed at me when I seen it and I was like, oh, this is gorgeous. It's $12.99 and again it's from TJMAXX. There is silver at the stalk here. As you can see, it's all the way down the stalk that's silver. Pineapple itself is white and I just love that detail there. It is gorgeous and you will see this in a video coming up on the channel where I will use these in my home. Stay tuned for that. But like I said, it's $12.99 at TJMAXX. What can I say about these gorgeous pieces of sculpture? Well, to start off with, it's from Ross and it only costs $11.99. Isn't that fabulous? What caught my eye on these pieces, not just the beautiful chrome here, but it's the black base. Normally you find expensive pieces of art that sits on a base like this, but for $11.99, this is really what makes this piece exquisite. The base is hollow though. It's maybe a plastic, but it still looks gorgeous with the sculpture sitting on top of it. It has 4 feet here. The base is about 4 inches tall, maybe a little shy of that. And the sculpture itself is about 15 inches tall. And let's see, let's measure the width, the biggest width down here. It's about 5 3/4 inches wide at the bottom and about 3.5 inches wide at the top. But you can see how pretty this is. This is just beautiful, a contemporary piece that I just love. And it's so different. This nice curl here, and it could be an S or just a curl sculpture, but I just love it. It is gorgeous, and you can find this at Ross for $11.99. This vase I purchased at Ross for $9.99. I purchased this vase once before last year in BRE'S FABBY Finds that I showed you guys, and I just loved it. So I wanted to purchase another one to make it a pair. What I like about this vase is the beading that's on the surface of the vase and how it circles out from the center and kind of spreads out. As I get closer, you can see that the beads here are not just flat on the surface, but it's actually raised. As you can see, the circle pattern here, I just love this piece. Like I said, it's from Ross and it's about 13 inches tall. Right here in the center at the widest part is about 5 1/4 inches. And then it tapers down to about 3 1/2 or 3 1/4 inches. The top here is a graceful knob here. It's a nice round knob. And it tapers out and then tapers back in at the bottom so it fits snugly inside the mouth of the vase. A beautiful piece. If you're interested in purchasing, you can find it at Ross for $9.99. These here came from Dollar Tree, and Dollar Tree have a spring selection out. And one of their selections is called Floral Garden, where you'll find a variety of beautiful flowers. Look at these. Isn't that pretty? And it's only $1. There's 5 of these to a bunch. So you can think of many things to do with these. Matter of fact, I will be having a Dollar Tree DIY coming up soon. So stay tuned for that. And these flowers and these fruit will be used in that. This fruit here came from the floral garden. This is the pear. And then they have the apple. And they're nice. I mean, if you put these in a bowl like I have here, they look just nice. They don't look like a fake looking fruit in a bowl. I mean, of course it's from Dollar Tree, but they're not poor quality. So Dollar Tree has come a long way in their items, and I'm really, really pleased at their fruit and their flowers, and they just keep improving and improving. So if you're looking for your spring for Easter or your tablescapes or anything like that, go check out Dollar Tree. They have a beautiful line called Floral Garden. Here are some items I purchased at Pier 1. We'll start here at this easel. I needed another easel because all the ones I had were plastic or the little short ones that just couldn't bear the weight of my expensive plates or bowls, and I wanted to get something that was nice and sturdy, and Pier 1 had these for $4.95. Not a bad price for a great iron easel here. What I like about this, that it is collapsible and you can store this away easily. The actual foot of the easel here is 5 1/4 inches. And then the spread is about 6 inches. So you got a nice sturdy spread here and a nice sturdy width that it can sit and hold up your nice plates. It's about just shy of 11 inches tall. So yes, this is a great decorative easel that they have at Pier 1 for $4.95. Chrome wine glass that I am collecting. And I want to collect about 12 of these. And Pier 1 had this beautiful 10 ounce, it looked about 10 ounce wine glass here. And what I like about it is not a glass with a chrome applique. It's actually metal. You hear that? So this is a nice piece of glassware that you can have for years to come. And it's not solid piece from the stem. You can actually see a seam here and a seam at the bottom. When you turn it over, you can see there is the hollow, but it is strong. You can't bend this. This is really, really strong. And same as the stem. You cannot bend this, so you won't have to worry about it being damaged. They had it in this stem and the stemless, and the stem is $12.95. The stemless was $10.95. So this is a great item for your dinner parties. This will go beautiful with my chrome plates that I purchased last year from TJMAXX. So I'm trying to collect about 12 of these, and each time I go to Pier 1 I will buy 2. So that's that piece. Now here is a fun piece ready for Easter. Pier 1 have their Easter line out, and they have some beautiful selection of Easter decor. I mean, I was in there for about 40 minutes looking at all the stuff that they have, from bunnies to wreaths to plateware, glassware, you name it, Pier 1 has it, and they've done a great job on their Easter line. What I like about this piece, and I thought it was so adorable with the long ears, and it's white, but what caught me is the little black speckles that it has throughout the body. Look at it on this ear here, and then you have it again on the top of this ear. And as you move down to the arms that's in the front, you have it on the back of the arms. You turn it to the side, there it is again on the foot. And then finally right there on the tail. I thought this was just adorable. Look at it. It looked like he's in a kind of a blush kind of pose there. And his feet is kind of crossed. Isn't that gorgeous? I a lot of character in this bunny. So going down to Pier 1 and get yourself ready for your tablescapes and your Easter decor. You'll be seeing this little cute little fella in my little tablescape that will be coming up in a video soon. This final product here is from Lowe's. It's some metal tiles, and I will be doing a DIY project, part of my kitchen upgrade, tiling my backsplash. And these tiles are peel and stick. They have a video. They're by Aspect, and you can go to aspect.com where they can show you the instructions on how to apply and install these tiles. Now you're supposed to get the tiles in a room temperature before you use them, and also you lay them out and measure your wall and do a design. They even have many varieties of designs that you can try as your project, and they're about 6 inches long. So this is going to be a fun project. Like I said, it's peel and stick. As you can see here, there's the black adhesive there. And this is going to be something different because I haven't did a DIY home project like this before. Normally I call the professionals in to do this, but they said it's pretty easy. I am going to try it because once I stick it on that wall, that's it. There is no do-over. Not unless I have somebody here and actually cut it off the wall, because once it's on there, it's on there. So I have to be very careful and with my measurements and everything. So we'll see how this turned out. So thank you for joining me today. I had fun shopping today, and I just wanted to share this with you with all the great things that I found. I was so excited about it, and I just wanted to show you guys. And I will see you on the next video. Smooches!